News broke yesterday that the jerseys for the unrivaled teams was going to be released. Now, shockingly, Angel Reese jersey immediately sold out within 2 minutes, guys. Angel Reese jersey sold out more than anybody. Now, many people were saying, you know what? This sounds like a bunch of BS, bro. How do Angel Reese jersey sell out in 2 minutes, bro? Like, she popping, but she ain't popping like that, though. Like, somebody lying somewhere down.
Angel Reese's jersey reportedly sold out in record time, sparking major buzz and plenty of questions about how genuine those sales really are. What's being hailed as a monumental marketing win for women's basketball might actually be something else entirely. It's fascinating how a relatively new league managed to outshine established WNBA stars in merchandise sales, and the timing of this sudden surge feels almost too perfect. With so many now questioning the authenticity of these so-called record-breaking numbers, it's time to dig deeper into the real story behind Angel Reese's viral jersey phenomenon.
But I smell a rat, all right? Something smells like B to the S, all right? All right, I'm just saying, and this applies to this situation. I said, well, let me see what I can see.
Let's take a closer look at the timing, because it raises some serious questions. Angel Reese's jersey reportedly sold out in just a few minutes, but has anyone stopped to consider how perfectly coordinated that release was? At exactly 10:04 p.m. Eastern, her much-anticipated jerseys went live. By 10:08 p.m., only 4 minutes later, headlines were already proclaiming a total sellout. The speed of this so-called success feels almost too precise to be organic, leading many to question whether there's more to the story. The timing and circumstances surrounding this event seem suspiciously calculated, inviting deeper scrutiny into what might really be happening behind this record-breaking moment in sports merchandising.
Angel Reese fans they're sad, and they're furious, and they're very upset right now because Angel Reese's unrivaled jersey came out and was sold out in like 2 or 3 minutes. Wow, impressive. That is very impressive, right?
For minutes isn't even enough time to refresh a web page, let alone for a news outlet to verify a sellout, write an article, and publish it. Yet, right after the jersey drop, fully polished reports appeared almost instantly. The timeline just doesn't add up, and it's raising plenty of eyebrows. What makes it even more suspicious is that those same reports claimed Chelsea Gray, Kelsey McBride, and Natasha Cloud also sold out their jerseys at that exact same moment. Different players, with completely different fan bases and levels of popularity, all selling out simultaneously? That's nearly impossible. It's a phenomenon we've rarely, if ever, seen before, and it certainly calls for a much closer look at what's really going on behind the scenes.
Let me share this tab right here. So this is the Unrivaled website. And yeah, these are the jerseys, bruh. So it look like Alyssa Thomas jersey sold out. The Fisikalia jersey has sold out. Satu Sabali jersey still available. An Angel Reese jersey has sold out.
Consider this. Who actually had real-time access to the inventory system as each jersey supposedly vanished from the shelves? Normally, merchandise reporting involves a delay. Companies verify sales data, marketing teams shape the story, and only then does the media report the results. But in this case, the sellout news exploded across social media instantly, with no lag, no confirmation, and no standard verification process. Headlines appeared almost the moment the jerseys went live, which is highly unusual for such a large-scale event. How could detailed reports surface so quickly without the usual checks in place? The absence of standard protocol in what's being touted as a historic sellout raises serious questions, and makes it all the more important to take a closer look at what really happened behind the scenes.
Now, it's Angel Reese jersey is the one that's causing red flags because people are saying within 2 minutes of clicking on this damn site, her jersey sell out, which means it might have been only 5, allegedly. Like, just like the number on her jersey, that's how many they had available, allegedly, bro.
Multiple outlets released nearly identical reports at the same time, almost like a movie premiere where reviews drop before the film even hits theaters. The entire rollout felt scripted rather than spontaneous. What unfolded wasn't genuine journalism, it was coordinated messaging. These articles didn't just report a sellout, they elevated it, framing the moment as a cultural milestone. The consistency of tone, timing, and language across platforms suggests a pre-packaged narrative launched in perfect sync, rather than an organic reaction to real-time events.
Some even complain that there might not have been enough merchandise available in the first place. You think? You think? Because I think that's potentially a massive part of this.
I just got to keep it real. I just got to keep it real. Because they saying ain't no way Angel Reese jersey sell out within 2 minutes, bro. This has never happened. Not even her Chicago Sky jersey sold out that fast. But I'm going to tell you, I got to believe him, bro. This looking real spooky. I can't even lie, bro. It's looking spooky out here.
This entire situation mirrors the strategy behind limited edition drops that thrive on artificial scarcity, releasing a small batch of items, claiming they sold out instantly, and manufacturing the illusion of massive demand. But real consumer demand doesn't look this neat. If thousands of fans were truly scrambling to buy at once, we'd expect website crashes, checkout failures, and a flood of frustrated posts online. Instead, the rollout was unusually smooth. Authentic sellouts tend to come with chaos, transaction errors, server overloads, and resellers rushing to capitalize on the hype. Yet, with the unrivaled jerseys, everything went off without a hitch. The flawless execution and synchronized reporting point to something planned, not spontaneous. When minimal inventory meets instant headlines, what you get isn't a phenomenon. It's a marketing tactic designed for maximum buzz, not genuine demand.
Now, I'm going to be the first to tell you, I'm not shocked her jersey sold out. All right? Or that it would at least eventually sold out. I'm not shocked by that. It's the 2 or 3 minute part that I think could be questioned. Of course, you're not supposed to question anything, right? Not supposed to, but you can, because that's part of being an American and our right to say whatever in the hell we.
The strangest part of this entire jersey saga completely undermines the narrative surrounding Angel Reese's supposed breakout phenomenon. While her fans were busy celebrating what they believed were record-breaking sales, something odd was happening behind the scenes. Every single unrivaled player's jersey, including Natasha Cloud, Brittany Griner, and Anissa Kohler, mysteriously sold out at the exact same time. Think about that. Are we really expected to believe that Natasha Cloud commands the same merchandising power as Angel Reese? That's like suggesting a local garage band could pull the same crowd as Beyoncé. The sports merchandise market simply doesn't work that way. These perfectly synchronized sellouts aren't a coincidence. They're a glaring red flag that calls the authenticity of the entire event into question.
So, but you are trying to tell me that Natasha Cloud is moving the needle? That Kayla McBride is moving the needle?
Let's be real. No one's seriously claiming that Kayla McBride is moving the same kind of numbers as Angel Reese. Think about how major product launches work, like a new PlayStation or iPhone release. The most in-demand models sell out first, while the less popular versions often stay available for days or even weeks. That's how genuine consumer demand behaves. It fluctuates with popularity. Now, look at the players involved. Angel Reese boasts millions of followers and the kind of visibility that comes with being a college basketball superstar turned pro. Meanwhile, Natasha Cloud, though talented and respected, doesn't carry the same mainstream appeal or massive online following. Yet somehow, both their jerseys, along with others, disappeared from inventory at the exact same pace. That defies logic and raises serious doubts about whether these sellouts reflect real market demand or a carefully constructed narrative.
That Brittany Griner, somebody that came back from Russia, and the very arena she was playing in for her first game couldn't even sell out. Not only could it not sell out, didn't come close to selling out. You're trying to tell me they moved the needle because of demand and all of their jerseys were gone in 4 minutes.
Fans wasted no time taking to social media to voice their frustration. One Angel Reese supporter wrote, "I was there the moment it dropped, and it sold out. I'm going to cry." Another questioned, "How is Angel Reese's jersey already sold out?" I didn't even get a chance to buy it. Please restock." These reactions capture the genuine enthusiasm and disappointment among Reese's fans, many of whom were prepared and ready to buy but still came up empty-handed. Their frustration highlights just how unexpected, and perhaps suspicious, the speed of this sellout really was.
Please restock at Angel Reese's jersey. We are begging. At Unrivaled WBB, a commenter wrote. Another frustrated supporter said, "Please let me get an Angel one. I was there the second they dropped and it sold out. I'm gonna cry." A sad poster said, quote, "How is Angel's jersey already sold out?" 3 question marks.
The mathematical improbability of such synchronized consumer behavior among players with significantly different levels of popularity is staggering. Despite her name recognition, Brittany Gurrier has never been a merchandise powerhouse, even at the peak of her career. Similarly, while Nafisa Collier is respected in the sport, she doesn't have the same social media following or mainstream visibility as Angel Reese.
The mathematical improbability of such perfectly synchronized consumer behavior among players with vastly different levels of popularity is astounding. Take Brittany Griner, for example. Despite her prominence in the sport, she's never been known as a merchandise powerhouse, even at the height of her career. Likewise, while Nafisa Collier is well respected within basketball circles, she doesn't command the same social media presence or mainstream recognition as Angel Reese. The idea that all these players' jerseys sold out at precisely the same moment simply doesn't align with real-world market dynamics. It defies logic and points toward a manufactured outcome rather than genuine consumer demand.